American black bear. The American black bear is North America's most widespread and adaptable bear, a true generalist of the forest. Despite their name, their coats can range from jet black to cinnamon, chocolate brown, and even a creamy white, like the famous spirit bears found in British Columbia. Their diet is incredibly flexible, with up to 85% consisting of plants like berries, nuts, and grasses. But they are opportunistic enough to raid a beehive for honey or snatch fish from a stream. You can distinguish them from a grizzly by their lack of a prominent shoulder hump, their taller, less rounded ears, and a straight facial profile. While incredibly powerful, they are generally shy and prefer to avoid conflict with humans, often using their surprising agility to escape up the nearest tree when they feel threatened. Asiatic black bear. Often called the moon bear, the Asiatic black bear is immediately recognizable by the distinct crescent-shaped cream-colored patch on its chest that contrasts with its dark fur. Inhabiting the forests and mountains across Asia, this bear is an exceptional climber, often spending much of its life in the trees where it feels safest. To get to hard-to-reach nuts and fruits, it will even build treetop nests by breaking and piling branches into a platform to sit on while it eats. Though a close relative of the American black bear, it has the uncanny ability to walk on its hind legs for surprisingly long distances, sometimes for over a quarter of a mile. Sadly, this unique species is vulnerable to extinction, primarily threatened by habitat loss and the illegal wildlife trade, which hunts the bear for its parts, particularly its bile for use in traditional medicine. Brown bear. The brown bear is the most widespread bear on Earth, a single species that includes some of the most famous bears you know. For instance, a grizzly bear in the Rocky Mountains and the colossal Kodiak bear of Alaska are both, in fact, brown bears, just different subspecies adapted to their environment. Their defining physical feature is a prominent shoulder hump, which isn't fat, but a powerful muscle mass used for digging up roots and turning over rocks, aided by long, straight claws built for excavation. This adaptability is fueled by a truly omnivorous diet. Depending on the season and location, they'll eat anything from berries and salmon to insects and even large animals. This incredible dietary flexibility explains their vast range and the dramatic variation in their size, from the smaller forest-dwelling bears of Europe to the coastal giants that can weigh over 1,000 pounds. Giant panda. Instantly recognizable by its iconic black and white coat, the giant panda is a bear of contradictions. Though it possesses the digestive system of a carnivore, its diet is famously un-bear-like, consisting almost exclusively of bamboo. This evolutionary quirk makes it highly inefficient at absorbing nutrients, forcing it to eat for up to 16 hours a day and consume as much as 40 pounds of bamboo just to get by. To help with this monumental task, the panda developed a remarkable adaptation known as a pseudo-thumb, a modified wrist bone that acts like a sixth digit, giving it the leverage needed to grip bamboo stalks while it chews. Found only in the mountainous forests of central China, these solitary bears are a prime example of a species that has carved out a highly specialized and very demanding way of life within the bear family. Polar bear. The polar bear, Ursus maritimus, is so intrinsically tied to the frozen ocean its name literally means sea bear, making it the world's largest land carnivore and a unique marine mammal. Perfectly engineered for the brutal Arctic, a thick layer of blubber and 2 coats of fur conceal black skin that absorbs the sun's heat, while enormous paws act like natural snowshoes to distribute weight and as powerful paddles for swimming. This entire design serves one primary purpose: to hunt high-fat seals on the vast platforms of sea ice, using an incredible sense of smell that can detect prey from nearly 20 miles away. This complete dependence on a frozen hunting ground, however, is also their greatest vulnerability, as the shrinking sea ice caused by a warming climate directly threatens their ability to feed and survive. Sloth bear. Despite its name, the sloth bear is no lazy relative of the tree dweller, but a truly unique bear from the forests of the Indian subcontinent. Instantly recognizable by its shaggy black coat, long muzzle, and a distinct cream-colored V-shaped patch on its chest, this bear has a diet unlike most others. Instead of focusing on fish or berries, it is a master insect eater. To get its meal, the sloth bear uses its long, sickle-like claws to rip open rock-hard termite mounds or rotting logs. Then, it closes its nostrils, purses its specialized lips, and uses a gap in its front teeth to create an incredible suction, noisily slurping up thousands of ants or termites like a living vacuum cleaner. This specialized feeding, along with the memorable sight of mothers carrying their young cubs on their backs, makes the sloth bear a fascinating and unconventional member of the bear family. Spectacled bear. The spectacled bear, also known as the Andean bear, is the only bear native to South America, making its home in the misty cloud forests of the Andes Mountains. It gets its memorable name from the distinct, light-colored rings of fur that encircle its eyes, giving it the appearance of wearing a pair of glasses, with patterns so unique they can be used to identify individuals. While many other bears are famous hunters, this one is primarily a vegetarian, using its powerful jaws to tear into tough plants like bromeliads, palm hearts, and even cacti. An exceptionally skilled climber, the spectacled bear often builds large platforms high in the tree canopy, creating a safe, secluded perch where it can rest and eat, far above any potential threats on the forest floor. This specialized, tree-dwelling lifestyle makes it a true mountain specialist and one of the most unique members of the bear family. Sun bear. Dwelling in the tropical rainforests of Southeast Asia is the world's smallest bear, the sun bear. Often no bigger than a large dog, this animal gets its name from the golden crescent-shaped patch of fur on its chest, which legend says resembles the rising sun. The sun bear is perfectly built for a life in the trees, equipped with long, sickle-shaped claws that grant it an expert grip for climbing. Its most famous feature is a remarkably long and slender tongue, which can extend nearly 10 inches to probe deep into insect nests and extract honey, earning it the nickname honey bear. Even its skin is a unique defense. The hide is so loose and baggy that if a predator like a tiger bites down, the sun bear can turn around inside its own skin to bite back. This combination of specialized tools makes it a master forager in the forest canopy, a truly unique member of the bear family.